She's back. Who's back? You know who? K-Unique on YouTube. Yes. Oh yeah. Watch out. It's gonna be hot. The lady from the Louvre, the city of St. Louis blues. Oh, she's K-Unique, the voice. The voice, yes, different from the rest. Singing songs from way back in the day, taking it all in, doing it all her way. Look at Kate, oh, she's doing her own thing, setting it off while looking like a queen. She's K-Unique, talent from the Louvre. She's K-Unique, don't know what she's gonna do. She's K-Unique, she's the lady of the town. She's K-Unique, she's one of a kind. She wrote this song. You might hear a little bit of Ella, Scooty-Doo-Dee-Wah. Tina Turner is on her way. You's all simply the best. Oh, Blue Eyes is coming right up next. It's my way. K-Unique, she's doing it her way. She's K-Unique, the talent from the Louvre. She's K-Unique, don't know what she's gonna do. She's K-Unique, she's the lady of the town. She's K-Unique, she's one of the kind. She's one of the kind. She wrote her own theme song. K-Unique, she's back. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. K-Unique, she's back. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Coming soon on YouTube. Live with K-Unique. Subscribe.
Hello, everyone. My name is K-Unique. Let me check the sound, make sure it's going. You can hear me on here. So let me go back and see what we got here. I think I might need to turn it up a little bit. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, I can hear myself pretty good, so that's good. I'm gonna get off here. Let me see if I can try to post this live on Facebook. Give me one moment. Hello, if you're out there, say hello. Say hello. I would love to have comments here. There you go. You can go ahead and leave your comments there if you're on if you're on. You're gonna have, if you want to communicate with me, you have to communicate with me through YouTube. So you have to go to the YouTube page to communicate. I'm gonna link it on Facebook so you can see it if you want to see it. But if you want to communicate, you have to go to YouTube. So let me go ahead and get this set up right quick. See if I can. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go to Facebook. Hope your days are going pretty well today. It's been a while since I've been on here, guys. All right. Let me see if I can. I want to kind of show better than that. Show. So if you're out there, say hello. It's not showing up like I want it to. Hold on. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I wanted to kind of show the picture, but it's not showing anything. Let me try this again. I know it's on YouTube here. See if I go to. I may need to go a different edge. Let me try the edge. Maybe I do it better that way because for some reason it's not showing the right one. YouTube. Here it is. Okay. Good job. Copy. Just going to wait till more people come on. More people show up. All right, there you go. Perfect. This is the way I want it to look like. For some reason, it wouldn't act right on the other one, so I got that straightened out. So if you're on Facebook, guys, join me. I'm going to share this one to people. Maybe I can get people to share. Try to get people on here. Here we go. Certain people share these. Angie. All right. Hope you guys are having a great evening. So I'm going to invite a friend of mine today. Her name is Simply Ardonia. She's a singer, performer, artist like me from Los Angeles, California. And today we're going to be talking about, people knew that I am a songwriter. I like to write music and kind of want to talk about how, I get started with my songs. Most of the songs that I write is about how I feel on the inside and my things that goes around, things that happen to me, around my surroundings. And I could just be sitting here sometimes and looking out the window. Then I write a song about me looking out the window. But one thing I do have to emphasize is when you're writing a song, you have to first think about what type of song are you, what genre of song are you writing? First think about that. Say, am I going to write something about something that's bluesy? Am I going to write something jazzy? or I'm going to use Afrobeat, or I'm going to write something with bossa nova. Am I going to write something with rock and roll? You got to think about that, you know. And then you think about the melody. You kind of come up with some melodies in your head. You know, you sometimes you can do vowel combinations to come up with some melodies. You know, you go, ooh, yeah, ooh, da 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 da, and there's something that come to your head, something to stick with you, you know. And so you're coming out with the melody first, and then you think about, it's okay. What do I want to write about? First, I think I might do something a little bit jazzy with a little bit of blues in it, a little sad. If you want to encourage people, if it's a sad song, is it something that people can relate to? That's the concept. That's how I do my writing. You know, some people that write, they do poetry writing, and you know, most poetry writing is songwriting. You know, sometimes poetry writing is very wordy, where sometimes you can write a poetry, you can write a poem, and you say, okay, I can use this in a song, but I may need to take out some words out of this poem so it doesn't sound too wordy. Because one thing in a song, you don't want to say, you can take a sentence, one sentence, and you can break it down in a song. You can sing the first half first, take a breath, take the second part of that song, the sentence, and sing it. I mean, it's different kind of ways of singing a song. Sometimes you can sing rock music. Rock music, you know, you're not using a lot of. You got to think about too the type of techniques too, singing techniques you want. You know, there's vocal techniques such as riffing. There's sustaining. There's vowel combinations. You know, there's a lot involved when you're writing. You know, so. Let me give you a good example. There's one song that I was working on, and I was thinking about the chorus of the song. So I'm saying, okay, so what do I want to say in the chorus of this song? And sometimes you just start off with like, you know, one sentence in the song. You know, let me see if I can. I'm gonna kind of talk to you about one song I was writing this, and actually I'm still writing this song. Not really sure on the title yet. I just said I want something of a bluesy tale, but that may not be the title of the song. This is the concept of what I want to do. So you know, and then I look at the song, and I just start off with, okay, what's the first sentence do I want to say in this song? You know, I could probably say, okay, this is what I want to say. The first sentence I want to say is maybe, you know, it's so funny to think that I still love you. You know, that could be something you could think about. You know, it's funny to think that I still love you after all what we went through, you know. So you got to think about what around that sentence, how I can build around that sentence. So that could be the verse, that could be the bridge, that could be the chorus, whatever you want to start at. Sometimes I start off in the verse, sometimes I start off in the chorus. With this song, I think I'm starting off in the chorus, okay? Something that, and the chorus is basically something you're going to repeat in the song. So, okay, I said, well, I want to repeat that in the song. You know, it's so funny to think that I still love you. And am I saying it to myself? Am I saying it to them? You got to think about that too. So then you say, okay, it's so funny to think that I still love you. And then what's the next sentence you could say after that? Because you're saying that to them or you're saying it to yourself. But then you're saying this to yourself. I thought about walking out. If you only knew. So that's your second sentence. Okay? You're kind of talking to the person. It's so funny to think about that I still love you. Thought about walking out if you only knew. And then you say, okay, but this is all beginning to make me so mad. And you saying to yourself, what's making you mad about those two comments that you made? This is making me so mad. You know why it's making you so mad? Because you don't know I'm the best that you ever had. That's the chorus. That's what you're trying to repeat and get in their head. It's so funny to think that I still love you, though I thought about walking out if you only knew. This is all beginning to make me so mad. Don't you know I'm the best you ever had? Okay, so that's the chorus. You write that down. You write that down, that chorus. All right. So then you say, okay, that's a chorus. So how am I going to begin? How did I get to that point? You got to say to yourself, how did I even get to that point of saying that? All right. This is how you thought about it. Like I said, sometimes I like sitting here and looking out the window, right? So not to say that this song is related to me, but it's related to somebody, right? It's related to somebody out there. So I said, so what am I doing, Kim? For me, just put myself in this person. Well, I said, okay, well, I'm sitting here. And I'm sitting here at nighttime, right? So what happens at nighttime? I'm sitting here and the moon is shining through. What is it shining through? My window, of course. The windowsill that I'm looking through, right? Yeah. You're looking through that window where the moon's coming in. So I like to bring up like a story. This is like a story. This is a journey. How this woman got to this point, okay? And then she says, wondering where you are this evening. That's it. She's wondering, because you're supposed to be there, but you ain't. Wondering where you are this evening. Waiting and contemplating if I'm leaving. You. If I'm leaving you. So that's a great first verse, right? Because you're thinking about it. This is how she got to that chorus. Because she's like, obviously this has not happened once. This has happened many times. For her to get to the point where she's got to say, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, now we got the first verse, okay? And normally, I'm going to tell you how I get this. So, what I do, I write the first sentence. And I say, okay. Through, shining through. I look through. It's still using the same word, but it's two different ways of saying it, right? And then you could say, and you think about, okay, wondering where you are this evening. You got to say, okay, evening. So what rhymes with evening? Leaving. So you work from leaving and you go back and write the sentence that put the leaving on there. And then you can always say, you can take a breath and just say you and sustain that note. Okay? And so then, okay, that's the first verse. So let's go to the second verse. Obviously, it's been all night. So she got to say, you know what? It's been all night long since you've been out. Wouldn't that make you mad? Mm-hmm. I'm sitting here just thinking about. What are you thinking about? How many times I gave you second chances? So that told me right there, this happened more than once, right? Yeah, second chances. Trying to hold on to our loss of romances. So obviously the romance at home is not going on, and she's realizing that. And then you can always do that second part, the romance between what? Me and you. Bam! That's the second verse of this song. right? And then we bring in that chorus because we need to remind them, okay, of why we pissed off. So that's when that second chorus come in. All right, so now we have to think about the bridge is the whole story. We got to bring in a bridge. We say, oh shoot, shoot, we forgot the bridge. We got to bridge these thoughts together, right? So I think about the bridge. I said, so what am I trying to say? So basically, it looks like this woman's doing a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating, a lot of trying to figure out things. So the bridge is all. That's what this story is about. I'm trying to change things, figure out what's going on with this relationship between this person. It's not meshing. So the bridge is going to be. I got to get myself together about all this all. I got to get myself together about this all. Okay. She said, I'm trying to get myself together about this all. Okay. Put myself first. Bam. She didn't put herself first in this relationship, right? Stop telling myself that I'm taking a fall. Okay? Because obviously it seems like he's the one always blaming her for everything. And she's like, I'm tired of that. I'm putting myself first. I'm not taking a fall this time. Okay? You don't seem to care about me anyway. You don't seem to care about our love. Obviously, you going out and doing stuff. Okay? So that's why she's mad. It don't seem like he cares anymore. And I can tell that he is no longer in love. Okay? So that's the bridge. It's saying he's out of love with her. He's not in love with her anymore. She's still in love with him. But she still needs to love herself first. So that's the bridge. That's the whole bridge of this song. So I kind of help you out with the first, second, and the chorus and the bridge. And then you got to come up with a conclusion. So those are the last two verses. Well, I'm not going to go too far into that because I'm still working on this song. Still working it. But that's how I write my music. So then you got to think to yourself, okay, so how am I going to sing this song? So you come up with a melody. You're probably, let me see if I can record myself singing these verses. So you want to come up with a melody. So you go, okay, sitting here and the moon is shining through my window sill as I look through, wondering where you are this evening, walking and contemplating if I'm leaving you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to record that and see with AI, how can it help me put that all together? So I'm giving it the melody first, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and record that part of the melody. So let me go into my audio and see if I can record that part, okay? All right, so let me go, and it may not, I don't know if it's going to let me do it since I'm live with you, but it might let me do it, guys. You never know. I'm going to try it out and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Sitting here and the moon is shining through my windowsill as I look through, wondering where you are this evening, waiting and contemplating, am I leaving you? So I'm going to stop that audio. And I'm going to see if I can download that. So we're going to export it, save it, and I'm going to put, this is, I don't even know the name, the title of this song. I'm just going to put a blue tail audio. Let me see if I can get this wave, and we're going to go ahead and export it. Okay. So now I'm going to take that melody. So I don't know what's going to sound like in AI, but I'm going to go ahead and, no. So I'm going to go ahead and put that melody in my AI software and see how it comes out. Okay. So we're going to copy, and I'm not going to So I'm going to go ahead and create a song here. This is so fun, isn't it? I love making music because it's so fun. I'm going to put my lyrics in there, and then I'm going to add that audio to it. Upload. Let's see if we can get that audio in there. All right. Save it. And then I'm going to tell it that a jazzy, bluesy sound. And then, what did I do here? Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And then expressives characterized by elongated vowels. Okay, yeah, that's good. We're going to put jazzy genre with a little blues and soul. Female vocal. I don't know if it's going to sound like me or not. Probably won't. I don't know why AI thinks I am a male, because my voice is deep. But I'm not. I'm a female, guys. Okay. Let me see here. Here it is. Female. Okay, good. So, phrasing. Let me see what else I want in there to sound. I'm going to have a piano. I'm going to have drums, a guitar. With this, let me see what else I can have with it. Yeah, piano, drums, guitar, and we're gonna have a sax. Okay, put some sax in there. And what else we want? This thing I never want to go over. Deep register vocals. Okay, it's a female because I got deep. We're gonna put style here, and there's no weirdness. So, all right. So, guys, let's see what it sounds like. Okay, we'll put this 90. Put this at 80. Okay. I'm excited to see what this is going to sound like, right? So here we go. How you guys doing? Hello, KCK. I'm teaching people how to write music, how to write a song. So I started from the beginning. I'm writing a jazzy, bluesy little melody. I don't even have a title yet, but I can barely hear. Okay, let me see if I can. How about now? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so this is the song that I wrote. Let me see if I can get this thing right. Can you hear me now? Am I better? Am I better? Much better, much better. Okay, this is a bluesy little melody I wrote. I kind of started off with the chorus. I wrote around the chorus. I did 2 verses and I did a bridge. Okay, so this is like the beginning of this song. I don't know what I'm gonna call it though. Let me know if you can hear it though. Might need to turn down too. Okay. So this is the song that I came up with. Let me see what the first verse sound like. I don't know what it's gonna sound like. Okay, this is how I write my music. So let's go ahead and go with this first verse.
Sitting here, and the moon is shining through.
Can you hear the music?
My window shield as I look through, wondering where you this evening, waiting and contemplating if I'm leaving you. It's been all night long since you've been out. I'm sitting here just thinking about how many times I gave you second changes.
You like it?
Trying to hold on to this lost of romances between me and you. It's so funny to think that I still love you. Thought about walking out if you beginning to make me.
Okay, could you hear the music or do I need to turn the song up? All right, so that's the first one. Now, this is another version of this song. I wrote these lyrics, like I said, and I gave the AI the melody that I wanted, something slow that kind of like took its time with it, you know. So let me know, Casey, if this one is better because I turned the phone up. Okay, here we go. Is this much better?
Sitting here, I'm shining through my window shield as I look through, wondering where you this evening, waiting and contemplating if I'm leaving. It's been all night long since you've been out. I'm sitting here just thinking about how many times I gave you second changes, trying to hold on to this lost of romances between me and you. It's so funny to think that I still you ever had. I got to get myself together about this all. Put myself first, stop letting myself take the fall. You don't seem to care about our love. I can tell you, no longer in love. It's the next day, such a cloud.
All right, guys, that's I already wrote this other part, but that was a verse, that was the chorus, and that was the bridge. All right, like I said, with these, when you write a song, you can either start at the verse, you can start at the chorus. Sometimes you can start at the bridge, but I normally don't start at the bridge, but because the bridge is kind of telling you the whole picture. It's giving you the whole picture of your song, okay? But it still needs tweaking. I'm still trying to figure out, what the title, and I'm still adding more words to the song. So what do you think overall? Is it a good start? Let me know if it's a good start. Thank you so much, Casey K. Yeah, like I was telling earlier, I wish you was joining me earlier. How I got started with it, the whole song is just, I was looking out the window, okay? And then I was saying, I'm going to have to put a song about me looking out the window. So then I put myself in a situation of, what do most women go through with these relationships, And sometimes it's not knowing really truly how the man feel about them, When you have someone with you and you know that they love you, you're blessed. But most women, they going through it, But, okay, to leave it at that, I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to go ahead and sing another song that's an original by me. It's called Call Me Crazy, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and sing that one. So we're going to go ahead and get out of this one. Let's do a little bit of Call Me Crazy. This is an original song by me, K Unique. I hope you like it. Let me know if the sound come through good, Casey K. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Call me crazy, call me wild. Say my head's a spinning down. Yeah, you're tired of my drifting smile, but I like the way it feels. You say you're lost in my own head. Say it's the reason our love's gone dead. Call me crazy, call me wild. Say a storm inside the crowd. If you're leaving, don't look back. I'd be dodging all your mental attack. Call me crazy, but I'm free. But I'm free. You want me once, you want me twice. You're patient then like melting ice. I say I'm tangled up in lies, but I only see the truth. You say your chaos driving you mad. biggest mess you ever had. Whoa, call me crazy, call me wild, say I'm just a reckless child. If you're leaving, don't you cry, I'll be laughing while you try. Call me crazy, but I'm free, 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 free. Oh, I can't believe I'm taking on this mess. Maybe you're right in some ways, I guess. Crazy to be holding on to you. You won't let go, what am I to do? Thank you, Casey K. It's a rock and roll. Call me crazy, call me wild, say I'm just a reckless child. If you're leaving, don't you pry, be watching while you try. Call me crazy, but I'm free, free, free. Please believe in me, living free, that's me. You can't control this crazy, crazy, crazy. That's not me, but I'm free. All right, guys. Thank you so much. So that's original. It's called Call Me Crazy. It's now, I'm going to be putting it on all the different platforms eventually. I just haven't done it yet. Oh, you like that one? Yeah. I sung it at an event one day, and they was like, I like that song. I said, I wrote that. They said, what? You wrote that? I said, yeah, I wrote that song. It's called Call Me Crazy. You know, like I said, sometimes people say, girl, you crazy. I said, you know what? I'm going to write a song about that. Things I hear around me, things that happen around me, I always try to incorporate it into my writing. So this is a song called Call Me Crazy. That's what it's from. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, this was a great evening. This episode was about songwriting, and I kind of displayed one of my songs for you. And I'm not going to hold you too much long, guys. I've been on here since 2 o'clock. So thank you so much, Casey K, for joining me, girl. And I'll see you guys next time. You have a great evening. Good night.